Revenge family, I'm back with another banger, you guys. I know you guys have been loving my Sampson videos because you guys be running up the likes and y'all be running up the videos for that boy Sampson. So salute to Sampson's fan base, salute to you guys, and let's get this video to 100 likes. Grind hard, shine hard. That's my motto. Thank you guys for being a part of the Revenge family. We recently just hit 1,227 subscribers. So every single one of you guys make this possible for me to be able to come on here and have a good time reacting to music because I love music that much. You know what I mean? But I know I'm sorry for not uploading as much as I should have been recently in the past couple days, but I got a whole life outside of YouTube as well. So without further ado, I'm not gonna hold y'all no much more longer on this intro. Let's see what Sampson got to say. This is that "What About Us" reaction. Yeah. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. We've all been there. I've been there. You've been there, and tired of it.
Don't tread on me. Those are words that I stand by, homie. It doesn't mean I'm gangster, it doesn't mean I'm country. It means that my life is in my hands only. I don't have money for security, I don't have armed guards that I keep snug around me. You don't think I deserve protection like you do, and that means you don't give a fuck about me. Gated community, that's what you live in. Hatred and mutiny, that's what we live in. So come down here and hang with us for a minute. See if you leave.
Yo, before he started doing the facial expressions, tell me he didn't just look so stoic. Like he was just sitting there rapping like you know what I mean? It's like it was good. It was super good. Don't get me wrong, but it was just like he had like no emotion on his face. Like he was angry, but he was just like, you know, when you're angry and you don't want to show it, you just like that. Like that's how I felt with that intro. But this was deep right here. I'm liking the beat, man. He's killing it. Shout out Sampson, man. I don't know where the hell he's at, but it looks darker than midnight. I swear.
With the same fucking opinion. Who's gonna help me out if I get robbed? What if somebody were to beat up my mother? Who's gonna be there to save our lives? You? Nah, me, motherfucker. I'm the only one that's got my back. It's dog eat dog, these are not no cats. There's cops in Michigan that can't even respond to their calls because their cars ain't got no gas. Great. Police don't have any fuel. You don't know if they'll arrive when you call them. The babies are starving. My girlfriend can't find a tampon, and yet somehow you and I are the problem. Somehow. I've never brought a gun without having my background scanned in.
My girlfriend can't even find a tampon, and somehow you and I are the problem. Sampson always got those bars that make me want to laugh, man. And he's always addressing something going on in the country, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. The world needs more Sampsons out there, I promise.
Approved. The only loophole I've seen on a gun is the one that you put a fucking lanyard through. It's not true that you can go to the store and just swipe your card and get a Glock and run. It's funny, the people that say that shit have literally never even shot one. Dumbass. Hey, Matthew McConaughey. Shut the fuck up. Just cause you've murdered people on screen doesn't mean you know shit about guns, you dumb fuck. What? You're worried about us? What about all of those violent movies that you played? How about you go talk to Alec Baldwin before you start telling me what to do, okay? Uvalde? I was horrified by it. That's your hometown, you were born right by it. It probably cuts deep and I hope that it does, cause you work in an industry that glorifies violence. It's more your fault than it will ever be mine. The Lord only knows how many crimes that you've influenced throughout your whole career, cause I've seen you.
That's terrible what he's talking about right now. All the violent movies that these people have played in, you know what I mean? And you know how many children watch these people and they're like, oh, they lived a lifestyle in this movie, portrayed something like that's almost like their real life. And then that person does something violent in the movie and then they go out and replicate it, you know? You can't say movies like completely responsible for that, but it does play a big part in it. So it's hard for someone that's promoting violence in that type of sense to come out and be making their money off promoting violence, to come out and be like, oh, we can't have guns, this, and that, and promote their personal opinions because they obviously put their personal opinions to the side to do these movies and to portray these roles and to do these portray these violent things or whatever. But that's really what I'm getting from that.
You killed people plenty of times. What do you think is gonna cause a shooting? A YouTube video of a gun review? Or a Hollywood murder scene that seems so realistic it looks like it's from the news? So next time that you wanna point your finger with a stupid opinion and chime in with it, remember, it ain't me that they're trying to be like, dog. It's you that they're trying to mimic. Ooh. I feel way more safe in a place where the people are legally armed. If something happens like a mass shooting, I have a way less chance of being lethally harmed. A criminal is gonna think twice if he knows everybody is a piece underneath their clothes. And Mayor Lightfoot will probably tell you different, but have you seen Chicago? And no.
Swear to God, have you seen Chicago? Sampson's preaching that truth right now. But think about that. Think about how much less violence there is going on in Texas. Not saying that there's not violence in Texas, but people are less inclined to commit, you know what I mean, physical harm or lethal harm to other people because they know they got that pressure on them. Don't nobody want to get applied with that pressure out in public.
No, before you ask, I don't wanna be like Canada either. And I don't wanna be like Australia. I'm sick of everybody using them as a humanity meter. There's a reason that they can do whatever they want to their citizens, like fucking throw them in camps. And there's a reason that our government doesn't even try that shit, cause they know that they can't. If you don't think for one split second that if we didn't have our Second Amendment, the government wouldn't overstep its boundaries and make us do shit even when we're against it, you're
I gotta keep pausing, but Sampson is really, really spitting that talk right now. You don't think for a split second that if we gave up our Second Amendment, I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean, our right to bear arms, that they would overstep their boundaries? Think about that. The government oversteps their boundaries now. Now. And y'all don't think that they would come and step on people, bro? Next thing you know, we'd probably be at Walmart set up FEMA camps.
out of your mind. I don't give a damn where you stand or how or what you vote. That's dandy and fine if you trust Uncle Sam, but I, for one, fucking don't. And why would I? What have they done? Give me a reason for me to believe them. They want to trade me a little security in exchange for a big-ass piece of my freedom. They don't want to take away guns because they care about you and they want to keep you safe at night. They want to take away guns because it's easy to control people if they don't have any way to fight. Hey, buddy, would
Yeah, it's easy to control people if they don't have any way to fight. Exactly. How are we going to defend ourselves? You know, we have the right to militia, right, in the Constitution. How are we going to execute our right to militia if we ain't got no guns? We going to be a militia versus an army invading the home soil for the first time ever and fighting with baseball bats? Come on, bro. What are we going to do? We going to turn into Babe Ruth out there? Come on, man.
your little AR-15 gonna do when the government comes to take it? Well, Ukraine started handing out rifles to all of the citizens when the Russians invaded, so what about that? I thought it wouldn't help. I guarantee that it'd be better than nothing. I hope it never does, but if the day comes, I bet that you're gonna wish that you had something. This is the only country on earth where the people have real strength. And nowadays, with all the shit going on, it's the only thing that makes me feel safe. If there's anything that I've learned in the past couple years looking back at the pandemic, all of the shit that we have is fragile, and it could snap at any second. Fuck all of the politicians. I don't trust anything they say. Take the word gun out of gun control, and that's all that it is at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how crazy you think that I look or I sound when I say this shit, but our Second Amendment's the only thing that stands between us and a dictatorship.
That's the truth, man. I believe in that 100%. That the Second Amendment really is protecting us from them just totally doing what they want to do, man.
And
Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do y'all think it would be like that, or is me and Sampson tripping? Y'all just be like, no, man, we love Joe Biden, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a fragile old man. It wouldn't have done like that to us. No. Come on, man. Tighten up, bro.
the kids, I'm not a security expert, so I won't act like one. But I think that if we can send over $50 billion to Ukraine, we could surely spend that much, or more, or less, here in our own country to fortify our schools and make them more secure so that every kid can get an education safe and sound. Place several trained armed guards in
Man, they don't want to fortify the schools, Sampson, and it's sad because they want people to go on. Unfortunately, I feel like it's a terror tactic. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know what I mean? If you guys really know, there's things called crisis actors. Go look it up if you don't know. And a crisis actor, there's been the same actors at multiple different shootings at undisclosed locations, at famous shootings, and they've been on the news reporting like they were there involved in the shootings. And it's really like, how could you be in multiple shootings? You know what I mean? Not that it's not possible, but that it's the same exact person. Like, what's the coincidence? What's the odds? And that crisis actors are a real thing, but they don't want to fortify the schools because I feel like that terror. It's just like it's a form of population control. Like, not population, like, yeah, I said that wrong. It's not population control, but it's a form of like terror control. Like, it's a terror tactic.
every school across America. Real men who won't stand by for 45 minutes in the hallway while a shooting unfolds in front of their own eyes. And pay them well, too. There's veterans that need the work.
Yeah.
Why not protect our kids the same way that we protect you? Politicians are protected by guns. Celebrities are protected by guns. Every important person that walks this earth is protected by a gun. But our kids, they're important. Just not as much as you.
Sampson needs to stop spitting the real before they come and take him out. You know what I mean? Joe Biden about to send a task force out at Sampson. He's spitting too much. Too much. He's spitting too much. Yep. Well, that's that. What about us? That's Samson. That's my reaction to it. I'm gonna say it's 10 out of 10. It's fire. He addressed a whole lot of things going on right now in our country that need to be handled differently. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people need to stand up for their rights. But I think that we're doing a pretty decent good job pushing back because they've been trying to do this for a long time, and we ain't been letting it happen. You know what I mean? Shout out to the National Rifle Association or the what NRA or whatever. Shout out them. Um, Keep them guns. Stay dangerous. Grind hard, shine hard. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Revenge family. Subscribe. Let's get this to 100 likes. And I'm out. I'll catch you guys in the next video.